round. Last time you said to us you have one crap. Now you won the series. So what is it like to win your first playoff series?
It's an unbelievable feeling. We put a full 3 games together there, and we gave them our best, and they gave us theirs. But we're the better team, so the better team usually comes on top. And now our focus is the next round here. We got to get ready for GR because they're going to be a battle. But I think we got everybody here.
Nice was it to see that start from your club. I mean, right from the beginning of that puck drop, your team was on it. Did you just see that from the net?
Absolutely. I thought that was, like I said, last game, that's a full 60 minutes we just put in there. And from the forwards to the D, like I said, made my job a lot easier tonight. And, blocking shots and forechecking hard, finishing every check, and we're getting chances. And, with that crowd out there, we just brings a boost of energy for us. So let's keep rolling into next week.
Are you happy that you got your chance to start Game 2 and you've ridden it through Game 2 and 3 and picked up wins? Are you pretty pleased that you were given the opportunity and you've been able to come through for this team?
Absolutely. I'm so grateful that I got the opportunity. And, Millie played fantastic in Game 1 too. And, that's just that's a dual win right there. That's not one person doing better than the other. That's a full dual tandem, working hard, our team. Obviously, I'm grateful that I got the opportunity to play, but the most important thing is, just got to get the results and keep rolling with them.
Take us through that final minute and a bit. It looked like you were smarting a bit. Did that shot from the side or almost behind the net maybe catch you in a spot and sting you a little bit?
Yeah, it's playoff hockey though, so you're gonna get bumps and bruises, and you got to battle through it. And that's when you got to put your heart into it, and forget about the pain, because no pain, no gain. So you gotta work hard, and just got to battle through the bumps and bruises.
We see you go for these skates lots of times after the whistle. Is that a thing you're doing where you're just staying in your own head a little bit, or maybe just what's going through your mind when you go through those little solo skates after the whistles?
Just preparing for the next shot, next save, and stay away from all the rough stuff. Let our D and our forwards handle that, and get in my own little routine and just follow through with that.
You talked about Thomas. I wonder that relationship. You guys are in similar situations, right? You're similar age, similar accolades in your junior leagues, and kind of coming up through the organization together. So what's the importance of having a guy like that to challenge you, push you, and I imagine be a good friend and mentor and support system?
Yeah, we've said it since day one. There's always going to be that healthy competition on and off the ice. And, like I said, we go through this together, and this isn't a single man win. This is, a tandem win. And, we push each other each and every day to get better. And that's how we stay sharp. But we also have that healthy relationship off the ice where, we cheer each other on, and we're there for each other through the ups and the downs. And everybody's going to go through it, but as when you have an amazing goalie tandem like Millie, makes the job so much more fun and easy.
What's the conversation with Drew like when you find out what you're getting the start, and what's the conversation from him in terms of advice to you getting ready for your first pro or boost start in the playoffs?
Yeah, just continue how I ended the season there. I thought I finished the season pretty strong, and we know how Milwaukee plays, and that's just it's a conversation between us, just to make sure to go out there and just play my game, have fun, and enjoy the moment.
You've played in big games before. What are some of the experiences you drew on going into the series?
Yeah, I mean, it's every playoff game is very similar. You want to make sure you're sharp, you want to make sure you're dialed, and you want to make sure you help your team get the results. And the big moments are when the big goalies shine, and I love that feeling. I love being in that moment to help our team get the win here, and we got to just continue with that.
John, is that save in the second period on Ratcliffe, is that just instinct, or take us through that save?
Yeah, that's just reading the play, knowing where the guys are on the ice, and those are the saves you got to make as a goalie in these types of games to keep the team in it, and know that they got somebody in the back end that's confident and going to help them, and I'm fully confident in them when they go down the ice and score.
Just looking to Grand Rapids, obviously with their record and what they did this year, they will probably be the favorites. But do you relish the role of maybe trying to be a bit of an underdog, and you get to start the series at home? So what do you sort of foresee for that?
Yeah, like I said before, we know that thgoing to bring their best, but I think we can take anybody. And if we keep playing like how we just played those last 6 periods, we're going to be very good. So we love being in that underdog situation, and we're just going to have fun with it.